Hi, my name is Mulisius Joe, Regional Project Coordinator on the Apprenticeship Integration and Development Program with the Carpenters Regional Council. I met Chris as a member of Local 27 on the tools about 15 years ago. However, though, in our first meetings, Chris would always try to get me to come out to the meetings, but I kind of just disappeared and went to work. However, Chris met me a few years later on the Cross Eglinton subway project, and oh my God, Chris just kept bugging me. He kept throwing things at me, whether it was to come out to TCBN for whatever they were having, or coming out to union events. Chris just kept on me until I started showing up. But one thing I'm gonna say about Chris is Chris has always been a mentor to not just me, but so many other members, not just the members of Local 27, but members of so many other locals. Chris is a connector of sorts. Chris has connected us, the carpenter members, with across communities, whether that's with the other trade unions or with the community organizations. Because with Chris, once you're around Chris, community work is very important to him. So whether it was showing up to TCBN or coming out to or even going to the Walnut Walk, or coming to our parades, whether that's Pride, Caribana, or St. Paddy's Day, Chris made you know, like, hey, your presence is important. Make sure you come out. And that's as well as showing up to union meetings, right? So Chris has always been a motivator of sorts to me, and a mentor in so many ways. Even when I transitioned from the tools to the office, Chris was very instrumental in making sure I understood how everything works, and will forever be grateful for that. I would also like to say thank you to Chris' family for all the years that they've shared him with us. I know without their support, Chris couldn't have been able to do all of the work that he's taken the time out to do within our unions and communities. Chris leaves a legacy behind that each and every one of us can look to and step towards that whenever we're in doubt. In my morning readings a few mornings ago, I came across a quote that I thought embodied Chris very well. And I don't know if you've ever read this or seen this quote, but I thought it described Chris very well. It goes, "I expect to pass through this world but once. Any good thing, therefore, that I can do, or any kindness I can show to a fellow human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer nor neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again." This, in my mind, really embodies everything Chris has done. I just want to say thank you, Chris, for all your contributions. Best of luck on your retirement. Even though I say retirement, I know this isn't the end of the road for you, because I know you're always gonna be working, and I look forward to future endeavors with you, and I just wish you all the best in your retirement. Best of luck, Chris.